Hello everyone, my name is Linus. Today we're presenting the last report of our project where we're presenting the risk management. In this report you will hear each team member define other risks in the presentation later on. The risk management is based on earlier assignments regarding Lappari that is located in Tornio, where we're focusing on the Teatria nightclub. These are the 6 processes that are involved in the student's journey to the nightclub. In this process there are 10 touch points that are involved in the student's journey to the nightclub. In these touch points the team has defined 25 risks, but in this presentation the focus is on high and very high risks only. One of the high rated risks is the touch point recommendations from friends and Google forums and is rated as a high risk. The risk is too much negative feedback on social media, website, forums, anywhere where a customer can make their voice heard. The nightclub can try to reduce the probability by improving their customer care service by taking feedback. Furthermore, the nightclub should take instant action to solve some problems that are mentioned many times in feedback. For example, if many mention that the toilets are dirty, the company should try to quickly fix and solve this problem so the customer feedback could be improved.
Hi, my name is Jere. I'm part of the team and I'm continuing the defining the next 3 risks, where 2 of them is about security. Phishing scams, which is one of the higher rated risks. This risk is involving with the nightclub's website and social media pages. There's always a possibility of websites being hacked and people getting spam. Downsides of this may affect the nightclub's reputation. To reduce the probability of this to happen, first of all, during the implementation, security issues should be taken into consideration. For example, choose a reliable security plugin and monitoring the website's functionality. And to reduce the impact of these risks in case it has happened, tracking the source of the scam might be helpful because you might stop them. Fraud activities risk is the same as the phishing scam. Customers getting scammed, losing their money. To reduce the probability of this to happen, a quick action to identify the problems. In case it has already happened, inform the customer as quickly as possible about what has happened. Other than security issues, during the payment process, an error might happen. This is one of the higher rated risks. To reduce probability is to make a contract with the trustful online payment partners. In case it has happened, to reduce impact is to provide an efficient investigation and to refund the money to the victims. Furthermore, in the beginning of the payment process the system should provide a code to a customer which could be used later as an evidence.
Hey, I'm Li Xin. I'm continuing to present the following risk. There is always possibilities for people try to make a fake ticket. It could affect the nightclub's economy. To reduce the probability, security guards should monitor the ticket processing carefully and make sure tickets have a good security feature such as holograms, gloss marks, or QR code. To reduce impact, the nightclub should make sure to give a penalty if they catch fraud, since this might prevent people to commit fraud. The other risk is robbery. It is possible that robbery happened in a crowded place and money stored physically. It is a good chance for someone to take advantage to commit robbery. To reduce probability, the club should enhance security management and ensure a safe environment for customers. Moreover, the nightclub should store their money separately. For example, the nightclub should check money every day and transfer money to bank as soon as possible. To reduce impact, the club should have a good protocol between different departments and close the nightclub for several days to solve rob issues. In the physical appearance touchpoint, there are 4 high risks. The first one is to intoxicate it in the club, which means some customers get very drunk in the nightclub and make some troubles, such as fighting with others and ruining the nightclub environment. In order to reduce probability, The security guards should make sure customers who are entering nightclub they are not too intoxicated in advance. Furthermore, to reduce impact, security guards should remove too intoxicated customers out of the nightclub immediately.
Hi, I'm Alicia, and I will present other risks in the same touchpoint, physical appearance. The following risk is about the fire accident. It doesn't happen often, but if it happens, it will cause very bad effects. For example, the incidence of life threat and company bankruptcy. And then to reduce the probabilities to secure nightclub environments with a fire alarm system and test it regularly. Training to all employees and make sure each employee knows the protocol in case of the fire happens, and practice regularly. About reduce the impacts is to make sure evacuation protocol being followed efficiently. The next risk, malfunctioning internet connection, is very highly rated. It might happen during the operational time. For example, no internet connection or one of the workstations is not working. So, to reduce the probability is that the map of the internet structure should be simple to understand. Continuously, the backup solution should be available. Furthermore, to reduce the impact is to simplify the process of repairing. The other risk is to running out of alcohol. This is a highly rated risk since this evidence from the interviewed students that on some occasion alcohol will lacking. And to reduce the probability of this to happen is to make sure the storage is fully packed of alcohol and easy accessing of the alcohol. Furthermore, to reduce the impact, the nightclub should make sure that they have plan B, either to find more alcohol or close nightclub.
Hello, I'm Rama and I'm going to carry on with the three left risks. One of them is about transportation. There is always a risk of customer facing problems when they are in the process of getting in and getting out of the club. For example, finding the information about where to get the tax and the prices. To avoid customer facing this probability is to make sure website and social medias they provide information about where to get tax and what are the expenses. For reducing the impact is to cooperate well with the tax companies. Furthermore, if customers are not able to find information, customer care support should help customers to get tax, for example, by calling or texting. Weather accident risk is rated as a very high because the probability of it to happen is very low, but the impact is quite a threat. A good example is what happened to Lapari premises last winter, when the roof fell down because of the snow and the fixing process took few weeks, and the business were shut down. That means it affected the business economy point of view. To avoid the probability of it to happen is to make sure operational manager monitors weather forecast continuously and avoiding to let the roof carrying heavy stuff like snow and ice. To reduce the impact in case if it happened is to make sure the roof is getting fixed quick as possible and make sure the business is carrying on and the services also are carrying on. In conclusion, the risk management strategy is quite very important in various business processes, and if companies will take an advantage of using it, it might help to reduce unnecessary risks. Due to the team analysis, we have noticed that the Tertiary nightclub haven't taken the usage of the strategy into consideration in some services, since during the creation of customer journey process, interviewed student has mentioned that in some occasions nightclubs were run out of alcohol. This is a clear indication that event planners haven't taken risk assessment into consideration during the implementation of the event. Thank you for listening. This was our presentation of the risk management. And for furthermore, if you are interested to know how the team has done this assessment with all the risks, please refer to the Excel file. Thank you.